Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ashland Middle School as it is the season opener for the Hopkinton Hillers and the Ashland Clockers on HCAM television in Hopkinton as well as WACA TV in Ashland. Tom Nappy on the call. Our crew today is Mackie Kotob and Cameron Tabo, and we have a fun afternoon of soccer coming at you right now. We are going to start off with the girls' game. Of course, both teams playing their first game of the 2017-2018 school year season. And then we will have the boys' game, the classic Hopkinton and Ashland opener. There has been some great memories with this rivalry on the soccer field throughout the years. That is certainly for sure. As both teams huddle up and get ready to go, we'll take a look at the starters. We will start off with the Hopkinton Hillers. And for the Hillers, they will have number 1, Lexi Hausbrook. She is a sophomore defenseman. Number 3, Corrine Messier, a junior defenseman. Number 5, Sam Thompson, a senior midfielder. Number 6, Sydney McDonald, a junior midfielder. Number 7, Riley Delaney, a freshman defenseman. Number 12, Natalie Calkins, a junior goalkeeper. Number 13, Gabby Welding, a junior forward. Number 15, Captain Sammy Hirsch, a senior midfielder. Number 17, Olivia O'Connor, a sophomore defenseman. Number 18, Kate Hubner, a senior midfielder. And rounding out the starters for the Hillers is number 21, Allie Bird, a sophomore forward. The Hillers are led by second-year head coach Renee Hillbrunner. As for the Ashland Clockers, let's take a look at their starters. Number 6, Jess Braden, is a junior. Number 4, Kiara Flynn, is a senior. Number 18, Nina Gigliotti, a junior. The goalkeeper is number 21, Olivia Green. Number 14, Jess Grosser, is a senior. Number 10, Maddie Hornung, is a senior. Number 19, Ryan Lima, is a sophomore. Number 3, Elena Pellegrini, is a junior. Number 13, Bree Rodriguez, is a senior. Number 23, Jess Rodriguez, is a junior. And rounding out the starters for Ashland is number 11, Sarah Simpson, a junior. The Clockers are led by fourth-year head coach Tracy Sipniewski. Well, this is going to be a big game for both of these teams to get started out on the right foot. And both teams have high hopes for this season and also a good amount of experience on both rosters as well. It should be a fun one here tonight at Ashland Middle School. It appears the rain will hold off. We should get this one in. It has been a questionable day weather-wise with storms throughout the area, but things are looking good to get in this doubleheader here tonight. Let's take a look at the weather out there tonight. And, of course, the weather will have a bit of a factor in this game. It is slick turf out there. It's pretty slippery. I was walking around on the field a little bit before, and you certainly are going to have to watch your footing a little bit. But, of course, since it is turf, it does dry out fast, so it is certainly a very playable surface. And as of right now, they have made the right decision continuing on with this game here tonight. The temperature is reading at 64 degrees right now. There is some rain in the area. Will it move this way? It is not looking like it, so we should be good to go. But, of course, there is a lot of pop-up storms as well, so we will be on the lookout for those throughout the night. But we are ready for soccer here at Ashland Middle School. As you hear, the Clockers getting pumped up for this one, and they are coming out to the field to start off this season. It is fall once again. School is back in session, and we are going to have a whole lot of fun all season long with these two talented teams, the Ashland Clockers and the Hopkinton Hillers. And we'll get you some results from both of these teams last year as well, as both teams had a nice run during last season, and they are hoping for a repeat this year. As for the Hopkinton Hillers, last season they ended up 3-9-6, but it was a good development year to get some of those young players ready to go for this season. They're expected to take a big step up this year. And Ashland, they were playoff bound last year. They went 7-7-4 overall and ended up making the postseason, but they got knocked out early on, and they are hoping to take a step up this year as they have many returning players on this year's roster. As we are set to go here from Ashland Middle School, and we are underway. The Hopkinton Hillers in their away green jerseys with control, moving left to right across your screen. And here we go. Welcome to the 2017-2018 fall sports season, folks. It should be another fun one. As Olivia O'Connor chasing that one down in the corner, and she is tied up with Elena Pellegrini, ends up out of bounds. It will be a throw-in from the sideline for the Clockers. It'll be Maddie Hornung on the throw-in. The header by O'Connor, back towards the sideline, still in play, and now it'll roll out. Natalie Calkins will get to clear it away. Calkins will let Corrine Messier handle it. Gives it a boot. Header out of bounds off of Ashland. It's Jess Rodriguez with the header. Throw in for Messier and the Hillers. Along the far sideline, back and forth battle. Last year when these two teams met for the first game of the season, of course it was at Hopkinton High School. It was a 1-0 win for the Clockers in the first meeting. And then when they met again last season, another 1-0 win for the Clockers. So Hillers looking for some revenge this year, as some danger there. The forward, Gabby Welding, had to step up on it, but it ended up out of bounds off the defender. Hillers will maintain possession. From the corner is Welding. Welding lets it loose. Top of the crease. Hirsch turned around. Chased down. On the near side, up to Wielding now. Wielding works her way around the defender, trying to center it up. Back to the center circle it goes. O'Connor will get it back into Ashland territory. Now on a break, it's Pellegrini down the far sideline. Pellegrini coming down against O'Connor. No one there out in front. Hillers take it back. Turned away back towards the far sideline. Just underway here at Ashland Middle School, about 3 minutes into the first half. Double dose of soccer to start off the season between Hopkinton and Ashland. Throw in for Ashland along the far sideline. Back and forth battle along the sideline. And out of bounds it goes off of Sarah Simpson that time. And it went out off of a Hiller just prior. Header back up. And this is what we see a lot of when these two teams meet. Just kind of feeling each other out in the early minutes of the game. And then both teams start to get a little bit more aggressive. Back in Ashland territory it goes. Trying to get to it is Wielding. It's cleared away by the defender. Nice job by Pellegrini getting it out of the danger zone, and we'll have a whistle here. Hillers will have the free kick from the far side at the 25-yard line of this gridiron. Sammy Hirsch will let it rip. And she does let it rip right to the net, and that's off the top post, still in play, and the goalkeeper has to come out and wrap it up. Olivia Green nearly letting that one by. A good job by Green to stay aware of the situation and get to that one in time. Hillers will have it from the corner. Wielding, the junior, set to put it back in play. There it goes. Header by the defenseman Pellegrini over to the near side. It is chased down by Hubner. Back into Hillers territory it goes. Riley Delaney gets the foot on it, the freshman. And now back towards O'Connor, over to the left wing. And a collision there as Simpson able to get by Messier. Some good back and forth play on the far side. Cross midfield once again into Ashland territory. Chasing it down is Hornung. That one off of O'Connor. Out of bounds it goes. Hillers throw it. Messier with the throw in, the header. Back towards the sideline, still in play. Deep into Ashland territory. And that was Sam Thompson looking for a shot coming up the far side. Corner kick for the Hillers. Here is Wielding with the corner. Header out of the box. I believe that was off of McDonald. She did not mean to do that one. Ashland back on the attack. Diverted by Riley Delaney, the freshman, and out of bounds it goes. .33-15 and ticking left in the first half. That one back out of bounds. Ashland throwing. Jess Grosser will put it in play. We'll have a couple substitutions here for the Clockers. Into the game is Kate Merson as well as Jess Hill. Kate Merson, a freshman. Jess Hill, a sophomore. That one back out of bounds. Grosser will put it back in play. Up into Ashland territory there by Hasbrook. Lexi Hasbrook, a player that started emerging as a freshman last season. Expect to see a whole lot of her this year. Hasbrook along the near side, battling with Kate Merson. Merson wins it that time. Grosser on the throw-in. Header by Merson, out of bounds it goes. Hasbrook puts it back in play. There's Allie Bird, a sophomore. Stolen away by Hill, back to the center circle. Chased down by Simpson, over to the far side she goes. Being chased by Messier. Messier trying to get out in front, and the Hiller was able to get out in front. It was Olivia O'Connor, but the ball ends up out of bounds. It was off of Ashland. Corrine Messier will put it back in play. Up the far side. We'll have a whistle there. And a push. Hillers have it. Header by Jess Rodriguez. Took a hard one there. There's Hasbrook. Pass back to O'Connor. Over to the far side, coming up is Messier. Across midfield it goes to Wielding. And now Ashland forced to get out in front of it. Ends up out of bounds. Clockers on the throw-in. Still in the danger zone for Ashland. Back out it goes. This time the Hillers will have the entry. Sam Thompson will put it in play. Over to the side of the crease, cleared away by the defenseman. Just Braden clearing that one out. Hillers trying to put it right back in to the Ashland crease. One kick towards the sideline. And out of bounds it goes once again. Hillers throwing. That one off of Wielding. Back out. This time the Clockers will have the entry. Battle continues along the far sideline. There's McDonald with a nice pass to Hasbro. Hasbro looking for someone out in front, puts it off of Grosser, and out of bounds it goes. Hasbro on the entry. To Allie Bird. That's off of a Clocker. Rodriguez contesting there. Hasbrook on the throw-in. Off of Hubner. And that one wrapped up by the goalkeeper, Green. Green lets it rip towards midfield. Header was by Sam Thompson. That was Allie Bird looking for something up the middle. Some good contact there. Nice job by Wielding, maintaining control with two defenders right in front of her. Green forced to wrap that one up. Green puts it towards midfield. That one off of Jess Hill. Back and forth battle here as Hubner tries to break away. Good pass over to Wielding, who will take the shot. And a deep shot, which is covered up by Green. Olivia Green certainly being kept busy in this first half. 28 minutes left, according to the scoreboard. A scoreless game in the season opener for Ashland and Hopkinton girls varsity. Tom Nappy on the call for WACA TV in Ashland as well as HCAM in Hopkinton. Certainly our pleasure to bring you this doubleheader. Girls varsity as well as the boys varsity team coming up next. Hillers trying to work their way back into Ashland territory. Gabby Wielding trying to put it out in front. That one ends up off of Hornung. Clockers certainly need to clear it out of their zone and put some pressure on the Hillers. Hopkinton in control of this game so far. Chase down backfield. Pass over to the near side of Grosser. There's Hasbrook on the entry. There's McDonald putting it in the crease. And that is certainly the Hillers' strategy right now. Keep it in that Ashland danger zone and try to make something happen. That's what they're doing, just trying to put it in the crease. Put it in the box. Allie Bird turns around, up the sideline she goes. Deflected off of Hornung. And that one, a hard rip shot from the left side, covered up by Green. Is Wielding letting it rip. Green clears it away. Tries to go up the middle with it. Off of McDonald it goes. These Clockers defensemen are going to certainly get tired pretty fast if these Hillers forwards keep putting on the pressure. Up to Hasbrook. Over now to Bird, the sophomore. Top of the box now. The shot by Wielding, and she was able to get a little something on it, but not enough to get by Green, who will cover it up. She's trying to get a lift on that one, but did not get the exact angle she wanted on it. Clockers trying to strategize to get it out of their territory. There's Braden. Pass over to Hornung on the far side. She'll put it back into Hiller's territory. Not very far into Hiller's territory. Now Hopkinton trying to establish control once again. And we have a situation here. Hubner coming up the near side, but the pass from Wheeldon was too far out in front. Green clears it away. Off of Merson, and then a slide by Rodriguez. And there's an example of that slippery turf we talked about. A lot of rain throughout the day today in the area. And we'll have a handful of substitutions for both sides now, with 24:50 and ticking left to go in regulation. Of course, we'll have a couple minutes of stoppage time as well. Throw in from the far side. Swan out in front, Green back to work, and she'll cover it up. Smart play there with Zent coming up fast. Over to Lima. Hopkinton taking it back. McDonald playing very nice on the right side. Back out of bounds it goes, off the Clockers. Hiller's throwing. Along the sideline is Lillian York, who just hopped into the game. And that one is launched from the corner of the box, high in the air, and Green pulls it down. Hillers, they need to get someone in the box. They can't rely on these deep shots too much. Sam Thompson just kind of popped that one up in the air. Hopkinton certainly in control of this one so far. Ashland, they need to get some momentum going on their side. And that's a good way to start, as that is booted into Hiller's territory by Braden, and a hard collision on the far side between Thompson as well as, I believe it was Turner for the Clockers. Hopkinton throwing. Ashland trying to take control. Here's Jess Braden. Pass back now over to number 9, who we'll actually have to get the number of. I don't see her listed here on this roster. I believe it might be Ryan Lima, who's wearing 9 instead of 19. Certainly keep an eye on that. As Brock turns around, there's Delaney. Over to the far side it goes, chased down by Messier. Working her way quickly up the sideline, and out of bounds it goes off of Sullivan. Hiller's putting it back into Ashland territory. We got word that number 9 for Ashland is Kiera Flynn. So the correction has been made. Out of bounds along the far side. Hopkinton throwing. Big thank you to the Ashland Athletic Director, Michael Grimes, as well as the Ashland staff here for making us feel right at home and helping us out. As Green will cover that one up. Green boots it away. That one off of Hirsch, the captain for the Hillers. Sammy Hirsch is one of 2 captains. You got Sammy Hirsch and Kate Hubner. Pair of senior midfielding captains for the Hillers. Throw in from the far side. "21 minutes and ticking left to go." We'll have a whistle on the far side as York was trying to work her way away from a couple of defenders. Boot back up into the box, no one there, and Green will pick that one up. Green certainly liking the drop kick in this game to try to clear it out, and that time she'll go with a roll. Try to switch it up a little bit and confuse these Hillers forwards. Heather Turner trying to work her way with the ball, but the Hillers get it back. Good job by Megan Sullivan, and now on the near side, it's Maya Zent. And put out of bounds. Ashland throwing. Pretty good turnout for this one. A lot of Ashland fans, of course, and some Hopkinton fans making the crosstown trip to check out the first season action of this year's Hillers squad. Down the far sideline it goes as Simpson trying to work her way into Ashland territory and ends up out of bounds, got too much in front of her. It will be an Ashland throw-in, however, as they did rule that Delaney was the last to touch. Turner on the throw-in. Puts it up the sideline and fought back by Messier. Turner with possession once again over to Bree Rodriguez. Rodriguez puts it down in front of Simpson, and Messier will have to pick that one up in the Hillers box. It's then put out of bounds off of a clocker, I believe. It was Sophia Shepard in the area. Hillers throw-in. Ashland trying to find something here. Maddie English trying to work her way through the defenders. Back out of bounds it goes off a Hiller. English puts that one off of Hirsch. Ashland starting to establish some control here on this possession. And we will have a push on the far side. This will give the Clockers a free kick opportunity. Rodriguez drawing the contact. From the far side, Clockers will put 5 in the box. Make that now 6. She lets it rip. Good kick. Right up the middle, and looking for the shot there. It was deflected. And now the goalkeeper forced to come out of the net, and that was nearly past her. A great pickup by Maya Zent covering for the goalkeeper, Natalie Calkins. And that was a dangerous move by Calkins coming out of the net like that, leaving it wide open. But fortunately for the Hillers, Zent was there. And we do have an injury on the near side. And this will be a substitution. Belly Tarabasi with a little bit of contact, and she is going to come out of the game. Hopefully she's okay. It looked like she took some contact to the head there, but she is running off the field, no problem. And also we have a Hillers injury, it looks like. Lexi Hasbrook is going to come out of the game, and I didn't see a card, so I'm assuming it was either just a substitution or perhaps she was a little bit shooken up as well. Looked like she was grabbing her leg for a few seconds. Ashland on the throw, and the threat is not over for the Hillers. Caitlin Curran set for the entry. Curran to English. Back to Curran it goes. Into the box. That turns around Delaney. And that is along the end line, and we'll have a whistle. It is going to be called out on the Clockers. This will give Calkins an opportunity to clear it out. Up the near side, off the foot of Lima. Ashland certainly providing the threat now as Turner gets that one back into the box, and Calkins forced to scoop it up. 16 and ticking in this first half. That was aired out by Calkins. Back and forth in the center circle as Braden gets it away. And now back into Ashland territory it goes. Curran forced into the backfield. A little push there with the contact off of York. Out of bounds it goes. It is going to be a Hillers substitution and throw-in.
Too wide.
Hasbrook back into the game for the entry. Sophomore defenseman. 15:30 and ticking left to go in this first half. Still scoreless, but this has been an action-packed game between the Clockers and Hillers. Some good back-and-forth battles going on here, and some great displays of defense. Up the near side by Olivia O'Connor and out of bounds. Ashland ball. Caitlin Curran on the entry from the near side. Header by Zent back out, and she took that one hard off the head. A little rattled there, but she'll stay in the game and laugh it off. English trying to get by a pair of Hillers. Was forced to put that one out of bounds. Hasbrook on the entry. Have a couple substitutions, mostly Hillers. Allie Bird and Delaney Mick into the game. That one off of Allie Bird. We get a whistle there. Hillers will have it, and this is a free kick for Sydney McDonald, the junior midfielder. A little bit of rain falling in the area. Donald lets that rip, top of the box. Header was by Ashland. That was off of, I believe, Bree Rodriguez, and then it was scooped up by the goalkeeper, Green. And Ashland will try to clear this one away. Kiara Flynn set to let it loose. Near side it goes to Curran. Chased down by Lima. Lima up against Zent. Taken back now by Bird. Back in Ashland territory. Now here comes Turner for the Clockers up the far sideline. Messier puts it back in Ashland territory. Back and forth battles continue in Ashland territory. Hillers now looking for a chance here. 3-on-2. Now more Clockers will draw near to the action. That one turned away by Thompson, and out of bounds it goes. Ashland throwing. Looks like Jess Braden will come out of the game for a breather. That one out of bounds backfield off of a Hiller. This will give Ashland an opportunity to clear it away. And they will let Green handle it. Taken by Lima. Over to the near side now. Zent puts it into the box. No one there. Hard contact drawn as Caitlin Curran was trying to get to Zent before she let it rip. It will be a free kick for Zent and the Hillers. Zent will switch it up. It is going to be Gabby Wilding on the kick, the junior forward. She has 3 in front. Based on the Hillers alignment, she's going to try to curve this to her left. And that is a nice free kick, but it is a little bit too much power for Sam Thompson to get to. Good angle, but a little too much oomph. .11:08 and ticking. It's Hopkinton Hillers, Ashland Clockers, season opening varsity soccer on HCAM Television in Hopkinton or WACA TV in Ashland. Tom Nappy on the call. Clockers chase now backfield as it is turned away by Flynn. Our camera crew for this evening is Mackie Kotab and Cameron Tabo. Scooped up by Green. It's always fun when we at HCAM get to team up with the good folks at WACA TV. Certainly do that all summer long for Legion Baseball, as well as whatever Hopkinton Ashland games we can. Always a lot of fun. And we will have a timeout for the Clockers. 10:06 left to go in the first half. A timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. It's Ashland Clockers, Hopkinton Hillers, varsity opening games. The girls' varsity game right now, the boys' varsity game next. It's varsity soccer on HCAM and WACA TV. Welcome back to Ashland Middle School. Continuing on off the Ashland timeout here in the first half. Scoreless game between the Ashland Clockers and Hopkinton Hillers. It has been some good back and forth battles as the boys' teams start to make their way in. They're up next. Always an exciting event, these Ashland-Hopkinton doubleheaders. Always draws a nice turnout from both towns, and it's a whole lot of fun, a great rivalry these teams have going. Throw in for Ashland, working right to left across your screen. Hillers take it back. Thompson turns it around, looking for Zent on the near side, but two Clockers in front of her as Caitlin Curran will chase it down but put it out. Hillers throw in. Hasbrook on the entry. Over to the corner it goes, off of Bird. And put out by Lima. Hillers entry. Sophomore puts it back in play. McDonald over to the top of the block to Wilding. And take it back by the Clockers. Good steal there by Horning. Up the far sideline. It goes and then out of bounds. Hillers throw in. Another back and forth battle in Ashland territory as Rodriguez trying to establish control, taken back by Hasbrook. Hasbrook puts it towards the end line, and Flynn forced to carry it out of bounds. And actually, some nice footwork by Flynn. She let it go out just before she got the touch on it, so Green will get to clear it away. Up the near side, it was a header by Rodriguez and off of Zent. Here comes Wielding. Some good footwork there, launches it, and that is right into Green. Some good power on that attempt. Lima puts it towards the center circle. Delaney Mick trying to get it back up into the zone. Hasbrook chases it down on the near side, but lost her footing. Be Curran on the entry.
Hey, Jess. Yeah, Jess. Yeah, Caitlin.
Curran on the throw-in.
Hey, Jess.
We are ready to go after a couple substitutions. That one off of McDonald. Now Zent trying to get away from Merson. Ashland possession. Curran down the sideline off of Pellegrini. Now it's Wielding for the Hillers. Up into the box it goes. Green forced out of the net. She'll wrap it up as Sam Thompson was rushing up. Down the far sideline. Across midfield. McDonald turns it away. Pass sent out of bounds. Curran on the throw-in. That one off of McDonald. We'll have a whistle. Went off of McDonald and some contact with Maddie English there. Ashland will have the free kick.
Come on, White, let's go!
Jess Braden set to put it into Hiller's territory. 5:25 and counting of regulation left in this first half. Allie Bird turns it away, and now maybe a quick break as Sam Thompson trying to chase it down. Does have possession on the far side. Puts it into the box, but is deflected by Turner. And out towards the corner it goes, wielding. And up the end line out of bounds. Not quite what the Hillers were looking for there. Ashland will clear it away. Jess Braden. Header along the far side by Delaney Mick. Back and forth for a bit here in the midfield section, and some hard contact along the far side leads to an injured Clocker. That is Jess Hill on the ground in some pain. And they will check up on her. It looks like she took one into the legs, so they're going to check up on her, and there'll be a little stoppage in the action. And while they do check up on her to see if she's okay, we will take a quick timeout. It's Hopkinton Hillers, Ashland Clockers, girls varsity soccer on WACA TV in Ashland or HCAM television in Hopkinton. We are scoreless here at Ashland Middle School. Off the timeout stoppage, we are back into first half action between the Hopkinton Hillers and Ashland Clockers. I believe it was Jess Hill who was injured on some contact, and we certainly hope she's okay. As we are ready to go, Green will clear it out for Ashland. 4:08 and ticking left on the clock. Of course, there will be some stoppage time as well in this first half. Into the center circle, Thompson. Up the near side is Zent. There is Bird. Good deflection there as Grosser able to establish control. Throw in for Hasbrook. Bird putting that one between two Clockers, but Sarah Simpson was there. Back in Hillers territory, and now right back into Ashland territory. Throw in for Hopkinton. Put out by Braden. Another throw in for the Hillers, this time further up in the Ashland zone. Back to McDonald. Over to Hasbrook. Entering the Ashland defensive zone. Was put off of Grosser, now into the box from the corner is Zent, who was able to get some contact on that one, but it is wrapped up by Green. That one past Merson. Hard contact there, surprised no whistle as Hasbrook and Pellegrini met up. Ashland will have the throw in. Grosser on the entry. Back and forth along the near side. In the Hillers zone, Maddie English trying to sneak by.
I'm feeling it too.
McDonald on the chase down. Turned around by Pellegrini. And here goes Pellegrini slipping out from a couple of Hillers, centering that one up. It was deflected by Delaney Mick. Now on the far side of the box. Towards the sideline it goes. Up the field by Messier. Now racing into Ashland territory is Wielding. Wielding on a break. Clockers take it back. She lost her footing a little bit. There's Simpson. Back towards Hasbro. Turned away by McDonald, and now the header by Grosser. Back and forth we go. Chase backfield by Delaney. On the near side. There's McDonald over to Hasbro. Hasbro meets up with Grosser. Now stuck between two Clockers. Able to get it out from the grip of Grosser, but we have a whistle. We're going to have a substitution for the Clockers. Into the game is Sophia Shepard for Maddie Hornung. Back into Ashland territory. Header by Wielding. On the far side is Sullivan. She's met up with Turner for Ashland. Along the corner. Into the box it goes, no one there. Rodriguez turns it away. Down the far sideline. Bird. Turned away by Sarah Simpson. Good back and forth battle here in these closing minutes of the first half. And now this one is out in front of Shepard, trying to get to it. Is able to sneak by O'Connor. Has an opportunity from the corner of the box. Could not get the shot off. Ended up out of bounds. It is going to be an Ashland corner, however. Big opportunity for the Clockers. They would love to get some momentum heading into the halftime locker room. They certainly have the momentum in these closing minutes of the first half. Rodriguez set to put it in play. Lets it rip into the box. It goes, and that is just wide to the right off of Shepard. Hillers will talk things over as looks like we will have a stoppage here. And I believe that is going to be the end of the first half. Didn't hear the traditional end of the first half whistle. So certainly a little skeptical about that, but we are scoreless between Ashland and Hopkinton here at Ashland Middle School. It has been a great back and forth game between these two teams, and they still have a whole nother half to play, so you are not going to want to go anywhere. It is Hopkinton Hillers, Ashland Clockers season opening soccer on HCAM Television in Hopkinton and also WACA TV in Ashland. Welcome back to Ashland Middle School. We are ready for the second half between the Ashland Clockers and the Hopkinton Hillers. It's girls varsity soccer on HCAM Television in Hopkinton or WACA TV in Ashland. Tom Nappy on the call, Mackie Katab and Cameron Tabo on camera for this broadcast. Scoreless game as we enter the second half between these two teams. We have switched sides. Hillers in their away green on the right side, and now Ashland puts it into their territory. Clockers ended the first half strong after the majority of the first half was dominated by the Hillers. Clockers came on strong in the last few minutes and established some control. And they are going to try to continue that momentum that they had heading into the halftime locker room. On the near side is Thompson for the Hillers, and that is taken by Nina Gigliotti. Back and forth in the midfield section. And now Pellegrini turns around looking for an opportunity. Heading up into Hillers territory. Here we go. There's a shot over to the left side of the net, and it is just wide to the left by Ryan Lima. And she was able to get a good shot on that one. But just a little bit too far to the left side, and now Calkins will clear it away. Down the far side it goes. Turned away by Grosser. There's Bird. Out of bounds. On the far side, Hasbrook on the throw-in for the Hillers. Bird turns it around. Into Ashland territory it goes. On the chase down along the far side was Sullivan for the Hillers. Out of bounds off of Sullivan. It ended up. Olivia Green set to clear it away. Header by Rodriguez. Now here's Bree Rodriguez. Taken back by Sydney McDonald. Over to the far side is Sullivan. Sophomore looking for an opportunity on the corner of the box. Over to Hasbrook. Let's put towards the top of the box, wielding. And cleared out by the defenseman. There's Simpson along the far side. Out of bounds it goes. Hasbrook. And Hasbrook is going to fall to the ground. It looks like there was a misstep there, or perhaps some contact. Leg injury on the far side of the field as she is trying to shake that right leg up and down to see if she can get back up. And she will come out of the game. Of course, Lexi Hasbrook, a sophomore defenseman, a very tough player for the Hillers. Hates to come out of the game. Good competitor. Hillers with the free kick. Ripped to the top of the box. Chased down by Thompson. Leaves it behind for Messier. Good job by Braden. Clocker's back in control. Pellegrini up the near sideline. And that will roll out. Hillers will get a chance to clear it away. Just underway here in this second half. Scoreless game between Hopkinton and Ashland. Natalie Calkins set to clear it away. Down the far side. Up in the air by Flynn.
I'll see you tomorrow. What?
That one ends up out of bounds.
He trained all summer.
Along the far sideline. Out of bounds once again. That time off of Kiara Flynn. Hillers throw in. In front of Wielding it goes. Hillers do it once again. Entry from the far side and back out it goes. Back and forth battling, continuing along the far sideline. This time Ashland will get a chance to clear it away. Going off of Lima. Hirsch in the area trying to get back control to the Hillers. Out of bounds along the far side once again. Hillers throwing. Check that. Ashland throwing. Turned around by Wielding. Lexi Hasbrook back into the game for this throw-in. Good to see her back out there after getting a little shooken up a few minutes ago. Braden puts it back into Hillers territory. Corinne Messier along the near sideline, lets it roll out of bounds in front of her. Now has the throw-in.
Have you ran up there at the high school?
Header by Bird. Taken by Jess Rodriguez. Good pass over to Simpson. Top of the box now to Rodriguez, and now Hasbrook trying to establish possession. Puts it down the sideline and put back into the box. Header by Messier, and that is going to draw Calkins out of the net with Pellegrini in the area. She will pull it down. (33-13) and counting on the scoreboard for second half time. Hillers looking for something here. Sam Thompson racing down the field up against Gigliotti. And Gigliotti will get it away from Thompson. Hillers will have it from the corner. Corner kick from the near side, Gabby Wielding. And it's a good one. And that shot deflected by a defender. Right in the area that Wielding was looking for was Hubner. And the shot just deflected by a defender. I believe the defender was Hornung. Hasbrook on the throw-in. Good steal by Jess Braden. Back towards the midfield section. There's Pellegrini, that's taken back by the Hillers. Sydney McDonald getting it back for Hopkinton. Now Sam Thompson along the near side. Meets up with Hornung, and the ball ends up out of bounds off of Thompson. Ashland throw-in after a couple of substitutions. Maddie English and Kate Merson back into the game for the Clockers. One thrown just past the attempted header of Pellegrini. Back out it goes. It was off of a Hiller. Maddie Hornung on the entry. Getting towards 31 minutes left to go in this second half. Sam Thompson and Jess Braden doing battle. Braden up the near side off of Messier out of bounds. Header by Hirsch. Cleared out by Delaney. Here's Sydney McDonald on the center circle. Puts it up the far side, Wielding on the chase down. That one will draw Green out. She will scoop it up and clear it away. Up the far side. Down in front is English. Going off of O'Connor and out of bounds. Ashland throwing. Hillers boys varsity team just getting here for their game of the boys varsity action following this girls opener between Ashland and Hopkinton. It's been a very good back and forth game so far with a lot of momentum shifts as Gabby Wielding down the far side puts it over towards Hubner looking for a shot. Cleared away by Hill. Here comes Ashland. Scoreless between Hopkinton and Ashland. 29-34 and counting left in this second half. Some great defensive displays from both teams and some good goalkeeping as well. Up the near side, Olivia O'Connor gets to it, puts it out. Clockers will have the throw in. Maddie Horning on the entry. That one put out off of a clocker. Lena Pellegrini could not establish control along the end line, and the Hillers will get a chance to clear it away. Couple substitutions for Ashland. Sarah Simpson and Sophia Shepard back into the game. Right to the center circle, header by Wielding. Good pass up by Braden, but just past the reach of Simpson. Corinne Messier on the throw-in. Header by Allie Bird. Down the sideline, Gigliotti will chase it. That one off of Thompson, and she'll put it off of Horning for the throw-in. Thompson on the entry. Cleared up by Simpson. Put back down there by O'Connor. We'll have a whistle.
Yeah, baby!
It's going to be a free kick for Ashland. Jess Braden will clear it in Hillers territory. And there it is to the corner of the box. Out of bounds. A little bit too far out in front of Simpson. Ashland took both of the meetings last year with Hopkinton by a 1-0 final score. So these two teams are known for playing some very close matchups and low-scoring matchups as well. Some good defensive strategy over the last couple seasons in this rivalry. Down the sideline, and it is chased down into Ashland territory. Cleared away by Green. Back into the midfield section. Chased up by Delaney. She puts it out. 26 and counting. Back out along the far side. This time Hillers will have it. Couple Hillers substitutions. Maya Zent and Ashley Donnelly back into the game. Second half moving along quite fast, as it's really been a lot of back and forth battles. Really all three zones. Into the box it goes, chased down along the end line, and that is still in the danger zone, but then cleared away. Up the far sideline, over towards Jess Braden. Ashland trying to hold on to it, put back down by McDonald. Now off the center circle was Wielding, and Olivia Green not feeling the pressure there. She clears it away. Hillers with an opportunity here. Here comes Maya Zent, top of the box, was looking for Wielding, deflected by a clocker. and out of bounds. It is an Ashland, or Hiller's throw-in. Hasbrook on the entry. Hasbrook lifts that one in the air, and to the left of the net it goes. We get a whistle as Sam Thompson was in the area. It will be Clocker's possession. Olivia Green set to clear it away. Puts it upfield. One was off of Jess Rodriguez. Here comes Maddie English. Short past Sammy Hirsch. And now Hasbro comes along with it into Ashland territory. Puts it out in front up the far side. And it is going to go past the end line. Green will clear it away once again. 23 minutes left to go in this second half. Still scoreless between Ashland and Hopkinton. Both teams have only about a handful of shots on net. It's been really all about the defense in this game so far. That was Allie Bird trying to turn it around. Up the far side is Lima. Towards midfield to English. Back up along the sideline. The chase down along the corner. Past the end line. It goes still in play. And that was Delaney who kept it in play. She probably should have just let it roll out. Ashland has the throw in. Along the far side. Trying to clear it to the top of the box. There's Braden over to the right side corner. Simpson now out in front. That forces Green out. And it is cleared away by the Hillers, at least for now. Good job by Sammy Hirsch getting it out of the danger zone. And now Hasbro put to work on the right side. Donnelly getting around Curran. Back to midfield we go. There's Simpson out in front, a breakaway here, and it is going to be diverted. It was Elena Pellegrini on the breakaway, and getting in front of her was Riley Delaney, and then the goalkeeper, Natalie Calkins, came out, and she got shooken up. Some hard contact there. And if you're Calkins, you got to stay in the net. She should not have come out in that situation. There was two Hillers in the area. You had Riley Delaney and Olivia O'Connor in the area.
There should be another slice.
And that is the job of the defenseman to divert that situation, not the goaltender.
Yeah, and then there's
So a costly mistake there for Calkins. But she does seem to be okay. She's up on her feet walking, and for right now, she will stay in this game. In any case, the Hillers will get the opportunity to clear it away. So it was a very risky play by the junior goalkeeper, but it did pay off in the end. Corinne Messier, the junior defenseman, set to air it out. Header by Rodriguez. Put back down by Thompson. The center circle over to Kiara Flynn. Up the far side, it is Hasbrook up against Heather Turner, and some hard contact there as Hasbrook falls to the ground near the Ashland bench. Official will check up on her to make sure she's okay. She was shooken up earlier in this game. There has been A lot of contact in this one from both sides, as you would expect, really, in just about any Ashland-Hopkinton game. Always can expect some good hard contact, regardless of the sport, when these two teams meet up. Great TVL rivalry. Maya Zent along the far side. Hiller's looking for an opportunity here from the corner. Zent put it just wide to the right. Was just able to get a shot on it before it rolled too much in front of her. Green set to clear it away. 19 minutes in ticking left in this second half. Header by Allie Bird along the near side. Back into Ashland territory. Battle at the midfield here. Hirsch got a foot on that one. Out in front it goes. Donnelly at the top of the box, stripped up as the defenseman was racing towards it. It was Kiara Flynn, and this is going to be a very well-positioned free kick for the Hillers. Sammy Hirsch appears like she will take it. This is right on top of the box. Big opportunity here for the Hillers in a game that will likely not have many goals at all. This is a situation that if you do not want to end in a tie, it seems, you have to take advantage of. Airs it out to the right side, and that's a Hillers goal. Sammy Hirsch on the free kick makes it 1-0 Hopkinton. And she could not have placed that any perfectly. That was a beauty right at the 18-minute mark. And the Hillers are on the board. Clockers are going to have to put their offense to work now to try to get back into this game. Up the far side. Out of bounds it goes. Throw in for Hasbro. Along the sideline and out. Ashland throw in. The lights are on here at Ashland Middle School at Walker Field. To the center circle. There's Hornung putting it up the near side. Hillers will have the throw in. Corinne Messier. Captain Sammy Hirsch, senior midfielder, scoring the only goal of the game on the free kick. That one put out of bounds by Hornung. Another throw in for the Hillers. For those of you just joining us, it's been an exciting Girls Varsity 2017-2018 season opener for Hopkinton and Ashland. And you can either be watching on HCAM television in Hopkinton or WACA TV in Ashland for this one, as we have teamed up on this broadcast to bring you these varsity opening games. Tom Nappy on the call, Mike Katab and Cameron Tabo on camera. On the far side, out of bounds it goes. Ashland throwing. Hillers looking for revenge from last season, in which Ashland took both of the meetings between these two. Down the far sideline. Chased down by Donnelly. Donnelly up against Kiara Flynn. And Flynn ends up winning that battle. Green set to clear it away. Airs it out. Out in front of the box, and that was Donnelly looking for someone to her right. No one was there. Ashland takes it back. Hillers on the throw-in. McDonald. Allie Bird drawing some contact from Jess Rodriguez. These officials, they're letting these two teams play. Certainly no sensitive whistles towards contact for sure in this one. And tripped up there a little bit was Grosser, and she will have to fire that one away as barreling down was Donnelly looking for the steal. Perhaps that's an instance of the little bits of rain that have been falling throughout the course of the evening having an impact. No heavy rain as of right now. There is big storms in the area, but as of right now, the radar looking very promising for us here at Ashland Middle School. Along the far side is Heather Turner. Turns it away. Thompson. And now Messier. Puts it down into the box. No one there. Out of bounds it goes. Below 14 minutes left to go in regulation, according to the scoreboard clock. Of course, there will be a couple of minutes of stoppage time as well. At least a couple of minutes. There's a couple good stoppages here in the second half. Here come the Hillers back again on the attack. Over to the far side, out of bounds it goes. Maya Zent on the entry. It is a throw-in from the far side corner. To the corner of the box it goes. Turned away by Ryan Lima. Back out of bounds. Hillers throw-in. Towards Sammy Hirsch. That is cleared up. There's Corinne Messier. Back into the box. We have a whistle. It is going to be against the Hillers. Olivia Green set to clear it away. Back into the midfield section. And out of bounds. Pair of substitutions for Ashland. Brittany Turner and Jess Braden back into the game. Here come the Hillers on the attack. Wide open down the field is Sullivan. The pass got a little to her left, but works her way around the defender, puts this one up and over and out of bounds. A little bit too much lift on that one. Goes just over the net. And that might have just sealed the deal for the Hillers if she got that one a little bit lower. But this keeps Ashland very much alive in this one. Green puts that up. Here's another danger. Sammy Hirsch, who had the first goal on the free kick, keeps that one on the ground, and it's covered up by Green. Olivia Green being put to work in this second half. Green with a bit of a lift on that one. Header by Sullivan. Back up into Ashland, or in the Hillers territory rather, as English chases it down. Put out of bounds along the near side. Throw in for Hirsch. Off of Bree Rodriguez. Hillers trying to take it back. Olivia O'Connor, good pass over to Hasbro. Back into the midfield section, and that one got away from Zent. Out of bounds it goes. Ashland throwing. Heather Turner with the entry. Hillers trying to take it back. Maya Zent working the far sideline. Ashland now has the throw-in. Maggie Marsh for the Clockers. Excuse me, Bree Rodriguez, and we'll have a whistle. This is going to be a Hillers entry. Hasbrook to Donley on the throw-in. Cleared away into Hillers territory. Clock counting down towards 9 minutes and a half. Hillers throwing. 1-0 lead for the Hillers. The goal coming with 18 minutes left in this second half. From Sammy Hirsch on the free kick, and this one in the danger zone as Green will come out and wrap it up. There's a great pass from Zent in the corner, right into the box. Green forced to clear it away once again. Here come the Clockers. Diverted by Messier. Sullivan. That one put back up by Turner. Good back and forth battle in the midfield section. There's Maya Zent forcing her way into Ashland territory, leaving that one on the ground. I think she was hoping Wielding would break away. Ends up out of bounds. Hillers certainly winning the aggression battle in the second half. And they have owned possession-wise. Certainly a much better showing than the last few minutes of the first half for the Hillers. We're going to have a substitute goaltender for the Clockers. So we will have new goalkeeper for Ashland, and Olivia Green certainly has to be tired. She was put to work quite a bit in this second half. To the left side of the net it goes, chased down by Sullivan. She did a nice job really against an aggressive Hillers attack. Put up the middle. Ashland hoping that the change in net will maybe switch up some of the momentum that the Hillers have going. Corinne Messier down the near sideline, the chase down. Brittany Turner trying to get to it, but instead it is going to be Delaney Mick leaving it out towards the top of the box. Wielding tripped up, looking for the shot, and I think the defender got her right in the shin there. And that was a great defensive play, I must say. And it was just Braden on the play, and she felt it in the shin as well as she grabbed at her shin area after the contact. Out of bounds on the far side. It is a Hillers throw-in. Another Hopkinton substitution. Wielding will take a breather. Allie Bird back into the game. Clock counting down towards 6 minutes, 30 seconds. This one passed back to the goaltender. There's Sarah Simpson. Over to Maddie English. Now back towards the corner of the box. It's put out by Hirsch. Throw in from the near side. Brittany Turner for Ashland. It's by Sullivan. There's Hirsch for the Hillers. Ashland almost seems like they're playing keep away. They really have to get this into Hillers territory and try to force a shot. And some hard contact there. And that one is going to shake up Turner a little bit, but she will get back up and is ready to go. Brittany Turner on the throw-in. 5:15 and counting, according to the score clock. A couple more minutes with stoppage time, but in any case, Ashland are running out of time with the Hillers up 1-0. On the near side is Braden. Put up by Simpson. Over to Delaney. That's turned away by McDonald. There's Sullivan. Back to Allie Bird, who puts it out in front. Delaney Mick is the only one in the area, but surrounded by clockers as Turner is able to get there. She is contested, however, by Zent. Ends up out of bounds off a clocker. Zent will have the throw-in. Coming into the game for the Hillers is Sam Thompson. To the top of the box. And miscommunication there as that is put out of bounds along the far side by English. Score clock counting down to 4 minutes. 7 seniors on this Ashland roster. And a lot of young talent up and coming through the ranks, so they'll certainly have a lot of learning to do as the season goes on, but this game's certainly a great learning experience for both of these teams. And not over yet, only a 1-0 score, but Hopkinton has really taken control of this game and has not let Ashland even get close to the attack zone. Hillers maintaining control here. Allie Bird, the back pass to Hirsch. Out of bounds it goes. Opportunity here for Ashland. Simpson puts it up the near sideline. That one's out. Another Ashland throw-in. There's Simpson. They're there by Hirsch. Turned around by Turner. Back into Clocker's territory on the chase down. Here comes Sam Thompson. And Hornung will put it out. Hillers keeping the foot on the gas. They do not want to let Ashland get any opportunities to get back into this game. Header by Hirsch. There's Merson. Back and forth we go. Hillers with an opportunity here. Here comes Maya Zent from the corner of the box. Lets it rip, and it is wide to the right. 2:14 and counting. Put out on the far side. Hillers will have it from the corner. Zent taking her time with that one to pick it up for the throw-in. Certainly can't blame her. Waste that clock away. Some contact along the far side. We get a whistle. Ashland throw-in. Zent trying to take it back. Tripped up along the far sideline. Out of bounds it goes. Hornung on the throw-in. There's Hirsch. English. Ashland trying for one last break up into Hillers territory, but it is diverted by McDonald. Out of bounds along the far side. Throw in for the Hillers. Ashland on the entry. Finally, Ashland able to break into Hillers territory, and we have a whistle as Pellegrini was trying to take possession. We will get the offsides call there. Corinne Messier puts it over. Ashland better drive back into Hopkinton territory pretty quick here. We are in the last few minutes, if that, of this one. Ashland with a 2-on-1 going upfield, but it will end up out of bounds off a clocker. Lexi Hasbrook will pick that one up very slowly. Puts it in play. Back to midfield. Cleared away by Hirsch. Out in front it goes. The goalkeeper forced out, and she'll come to a slide to keep it alive. She did not want to pick that one up and waste the clock, but that is going to do it. The Hopkinton Hillers are going to come away with the 1-0 victory over the Ashland Clockers. A good way to start the season for the Hillers girls varsity team. The only goal of the game scored with 18 minutes left in the second half by Sammy Hirsch on a free kick from the top of the box. A great defensive effort by both of these teams, and we certainly look forward to seeing what both of these teams do throughout this season. Big things expected for the Ashland Clockers and the Hopkinton Hillers. The final score for the final time, the Hillers girls defeat Ashland 1-0 in the season opener. Hopkinton 1-0 on the season, Ashland 0-1. For Mackie Katab and Cameron Tabo on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for joining us for this broadcast of high school varsity soccer on either HCAM in Hopkinton or WACA TV in Ashland. Have a good rest of your day, folks, and we'll talk to you soon.